welcome to the KT Universe channel. In today's video, we're diving into the world of HTML, starting from the ground up for beginners to intermediate users, where we'll explore the three primary languages in web development. Let's break it down with clear examples. First, HTML for structuring websites, then CSS for designing them, and finally, JavaScript for adding functionality to your web projects. Before we jump into the practical side, let's lay a solid foundation by exploring some fundamental theoretical concepts in our topic, Introduction to HTML. We'll begin with an overview of hypertext markup language, commonly known as HTML. First, let's answer the question, what exactly is HTML? HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language, serves as the standard markup language used for crafting web pages. It plays a pivotal role in defining the structure and layout of content on the vast World Wide Web. Next up, we'll delve into HTML elements. HTML documents come to life through various elements. These elements are represented by tags and provide the essential structure for a web page, including elements like headings, paragraphs, links, and much more. Now, we're going to focus on a slide that's particularly important, basic HTML structure. Every HTML document commences with a declaration using the doctype tag and includes key elements such as HTML, head, and body tags. These elements are crucial in defining the document type, metadata, and content. Let's clarify this with an example. Moving on to HTML headings. Headings in HTML are marked with H1 tag to H6 tag, with H1 tag representing the highest level of heading and H6 tag is the lowest. They provide a hierarchical structure to your content. Think of them as different heading sizes, and we'll illustrate this concept with examples. Now, let's talk about HTML links. HTML links are created using the anchor tag. They enable users to navigate between web pages, whether within the same website or to external websites. We'll also provide an example of how to use the anchor tag effectively. Next in line, we have HTML lists. HTML supports both ordered lists, OL, and unordered lists, UL, along with list items, LI. Lists are a handy way to organize and structure information, and we'll demonstrate this with a tree structure format that is often used for navigation bars. Additionally, we'll discuss nested list items. Moving on to HTML images, you can display images on a web page using the img tag. We'll show you how to specify the image source, alt text, width, and height attributes. Examples will clarify the concept, helping you understand the importance of these attributes. Now, let's explore HTML forms. HTML forms are essential for user input and data collection. Elements like input, text area, and select allow users to submit information. We'll provide a few examples, focusing on the input tag and its various attributes, such as type and name. We'll delve deeper into these in our practical session. In conclusion, HTML serves as the bedrock of web development, providing the structure and presentation for websites. Understanding its basic elements is absolutely essential for web designers and developers. As we embark on this exciting journey into the world of HTML, stay tuned for our practical sessions, where we'll put this theory into action. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more web development content. If you want to know how to create this type of PowerPoint presentation within 2 minutes, please comment below. Now, let's dive into the practical session. In this segment, we'll be working with code in Visual Studio Code and observing the output in Chrome side by side on the screen. This session is designed to be especially helpful for beginners, as we'll cover some handy shortcuts and alternative methods to streamline your workflow. Before we get into the coding part using Visual Studio Code, let's explore two different approaches for launching VS Code and opening folders to save your files. The first method is straightforward. You can directly launch VS Code and look for the Open Folder option in your Start menu. Click on it, and you'll be able to select the exact folder where you want to save your files. I've created a Practice folder inside the Learning folder. Open the Practice folder by selecting it. Now, click on Explorer, and you can see the Practice folder, which is now open. The second method offers an alternative route. Begin by opening the exact folder you wish to work with in your File Explorer. So, here I'm going to save all my coding files. In the Location tab at the top, click to clear the location, and then type CMD to open the command prompt. You'll notice the cursor blinking on your location line. At this point, type code space dot and press enter. What this does is automatically launch Visual Studio Code. Just like in the first method, you can then select the folder you want to work with by clicking Open Folder in the Start menu. Now that Visual Studio Code is ready to roll, we'll kick off our session by establishing the fundamental structure of a basic HTML document. To create a new file in this folder, click the New File icon on it. Name the new file as index.html and hit enter. Now, your HTML file is ready. Here's a shortcut to generate the HTML structure. Type HTML:5, and below, you'll see the abbreviation setting. Click it or press the Tab key. This will automatically generate the basic HTML structure. The first line is the doc type, specifying the type of the document. The second line starts with the HTML tag, including the language type. Following that, you'll find the head and body tags, along with the closing HTML tag. Inside the head tag, you'll see the meta tag, which is a special element used to provide metadata about a web page. There's also the title tag, which defines the title of your website. In the body tag, we'll start adding content for the web page. We'll do this while having the Chrome page open side by side for reference. So, in the Chrome page, you can see a new tab, which will be replaced by the text from the title tag. Now, we'll begin with headings using the H1 tag. I'll type, Welcome to KT Universe. For now, we don't need the meta tag, so you can remove it. To run this code, you need to install an extension called Live Server. Go to Extension and type Live Server and open it. I've already have it installed. However, If you don't worry, I'll guide you through the installation process. After uninstalling it, you'll need to reload VS Code. Then, search for Live Server again. And click the Install option. After installation, below that, you'll see the Go Live option. Now, save the code and select Run without debugging. For that, you can go with the shortcut using Ctrl plus F5, or else go to the menu icon on the top left. In that, go to Run option, and inside there is an option to Start Debugging and Run without debugging. Click on the second option. Third method is to go with directly clicking on below icon, which is Go Live. I'm going with the second method. On top, you can select your browser to see your output. Finally, you can see the title as Document in your web page and the header tag in the body. Let's go with H6 tag, which is the lowest font level. And typing as, Thanks for watching. To see on the web page directly, click on the refresh icon in the web page. You can see the output. Next, we're changing the same tag from H6 to H3 to see the size difference. And also you can see the location path of the HTML file in the URL path. Next, showing the same H6 tag for size difference as high, medium, and low. After reloading, you can see the output. Next, we're moving to one more shortcut, how to comment the code or a line. For that use, Ctrl+//. By this, you can comment the code. Next, we're moving to the anchor tag. For that, type a tag and inside that use ref as an attribute. Inside that attribute use, https://www.facebook.com as a value, which redirects to the Facebook login page. Inside the tag, type Facebook, which is displayed as the content on the web page. After running the code, you can see Facebook in link format, which directs to the Facebook official login page. You can change whatever content you want inside the tag. Comment the line for moving to the next topic called HTML lists, which has UL, OL, and LI. First type UL tag. Inside that, if you press Shift, you can see some suggested code from the VS Code. Type LI tag and give the values as first item and second item. Now, run the code. You can see the output, which comes number listed items. Inside second li tag use ol tag, which lists out as a dot format and also called a nested list. Inside ol tag use li tag for entering the values. For your understanding, I'm using one more li tag as a third item. Here, now you can see the structure which ul tag, li tag, and ol tag with open and close tags. On top, you can see the tree structure format. Next, moving to images topic. For that we need to download a few images and save them in the same location and create the image as a folder name. Here we have 3 downloaded images. Comment the previous topic and type img and hit enter. Now you will get the complete tag with required attributes. src, which is the location path of the image, and alt is for the alternative name of the image. If the image is not loaded, you can see this name on the front end of the web page. Now you can see the image is not loaded because you need to give the complete path location. So, it's showing the alternative name. To get the path, right-click the image and copy the path. And paste it here. Now you can see the image in the web page. Next, we're moving on to the next topic, forms. So, type the form tag, and for that, we use 2 attributes. One is action, which is for triggering the URLs, and next is the method, which is to mention as post or get. Inside that, I'm using an input tag which has the default attribute as type and in value text. For form, you will get the default attribute as action only. Now, in Chrome, you can see the input bar where you can type all the characters. And instead of text, you can change the values to password, which shows in dot format and not visible. Next, we care about label tag, which provides a text label that describes the purpose of an input element and helps users understand what kind of information they are expected to enter. Inside, for attribute type hidden, and inside input tag use name attribute and type the same hidden as value. Now the label and input are linked by names, which shows in dot format and not visible. Next, we are going to see about the button tag, which has a default attribute called type and value as submit. Here, shortcut time, to get the duplicate line as same, click Alt plus Shift plus down arrow for getting below to the line. If you need above to the line, click up arrow instead of down arrow. Here is another way you can create a submit button by an input tag in the place of password change to submit as value. And now you can see two submit buttons from two different tags. Then, moving to select tag for that commenting the button tag, and select tag which gives in the form of drop-down format. To get the values inside drop-down, use option tag. Here I'm taking 3 values as A, B, and C. And now, in output you can see the drop-down which gives A, B, and C. In name attribute you can give your own text. And in values attribute you can give the same A, B, and C. To check the values present in type, attribute and input tag, just clear the text including the double quotes and then type only double quotes. You can see the list of values assigned for the type attribute. If you want this to explain all the values in a separate video, please comment below, definitely I will do it. For now, let's move to checkbox. Here, I'm taking 2 checkbox to check whether yes or no values. This is all about the basics of HTML for beginners to intermediate. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more web development content. See you in the next video.